Sorry, and I've just noticed in the comments this has come up, and this came up on the promo video that I made, and it comes up from everyone. And I appreciate that you're married to a Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps you're not the best authority on this, but we have a moral obligation to ask.
Yes, for our viewers, we have no personal interest in this, of course.
We sacrifice ourselves for the many. Korean women, what's your take?
In what regards?
Well, I mean, I suppose we're looking at this in terms of as a foreigner in Korea, dating prospects and kind of issues. And there's a timeout being called here.
Yeah. Before you address it, so we got to point out some differences. Okay, what's the Christian population in Korea?
I would say that if you're looking at religious population, 25% or so is Christian, 25% or so is Buddhist, and the remaining are agnostic atheists.
Wow. Okay. No, because one of the things I noticed before I came to Japan, I was under the assumption that everyone was a prude and everyone was a moral. You know, they were all full of nuns. I had no idea because I came 22 years ago before the internet, so I had no idea what was going to happen.
The but of course
they don't. Well, basically they don't have what is it? I forgot this word.
Christian guilt.
Christian guilt.
Judeo-Christian guilt that the Western women have, which is one of the things that makes sex so pleasurable, is doing something wrong.
There's plenty of ways to still do things wrong. Don't worry.
I'm half kidding, but because of that, I found that some girls have no problem with, for example, getting rid of their virginity. It's like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of being a virgin. I just want to get rid of it. I mean, I've known girls like that. Not personally, but I've actually, like, my girlfriend's friends have told me about her friends. Oh, they're just dying to get rid of their virginity. But you wouldn't have that in the States, I think.
I don't have these conversations. I don't know why you have them and I don't. But I guess we'll just have to call you the destroyer or something.
My ex-girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, told me about her classmates. Yeah. In high school, we're like
yes,
that.
The
she was not in high school when I was
girlfriend.
sitting here. So yeah. I mean, so it must be different. I mean, because you have so many Christians, there must be more guilt or more fear of burning an eternal fire and damnation, brimstone.
I wouldn't say that. I just think that they're so since so many people still live at home. And even in the 20s and 30s, they still have curfew. That most of the people I have met that are younger, they don't start dating till they're in high school, and sex just isn't really that big of a deal. One of the things that a lot of places clamped down on were the love motels and the DVD rooms, and then they had the kissing rooms.
Kissing rooms.
Oh yes.
We don't have kissing rooms.
And that'll be the next thing. That'll be the next import from Korea. Kissing rooms.
What's a kissing room? What is that?
Basically, it's like a host bar, but apparently you get to kiss as well.
You kiss the employees?
Yes.
Oh, weird. I wouldn't want to kiss an employee. No, that's weird. No, I mean, she's been kissing customers all night. I mean, that'd be kind of weird.
I don't know. I see the business cards strung on the ground in Gangnam. That's Gangnam style.
That's Gangnam style. There we go.
Well, I promised Steve a 30-minute show. Well, we're already.
It's never 30 minutes.
It's never
impossible.
30 minutes.
Well, the thing is, this is actually really, really. I mean, there's so many.
We're just getting started.
We could go down, yeah.
Well,
I could stay longer.
Let's have Steve back again.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Hiko's got to get back to work, I think, right?
I do. I'm getting killed, but it's been great. I really sincerely been looking forward to this. I really hope you get over here, and I can get over to Korea. I think so. We should do a video together when I get to Korea, which I'm sure I'm going to get the chance in the next year.
Yeah, we got to come to Seoul. Yeah, we'll be broadcasting 2.5 hours from Korea. That would be great. But one of the things I do want everyone to walk away with this at least one impression is that Japan and Korea don't really hate each other as much as the internet crazes make you think that they hate each other. And Hikosaemon and I were talking about this the other day. Is why is the world ruled by the insane people? And I asked him, and he had a very good answer. What was your answer? Do you remember?
What was my answer?
Your answer was because they're the loudest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The person who is willing to do the most extreme thing basically forces everyone else to address that extremity. Yes, to accommodate.
That's right. We're talking about that in the context of Chinese diplomacy. The people the country willing to act the craziest gets the most concessions. It's not fair, but it's how the world works. And unfortunately, yeah, it happens with these debates. But and people get this idea that Koreans and Japanese are so against each other. But there are a million, like Korean citizen born in Japan. The president of Korea was born in Japan. In Japan, there's really deep integration of Koreans in the society here,
and the business is amazing. I mean, the cross trade that happens every year, just billions of billions, but billions of dollars must be.
And there's a large Japanese business population here, and that's one of the things that just frustrates me to no end with this business. With all the other things that are going on, it's political games for those that are in office, trying to appease the local constituents,
and it's in no one's interest.
Yeah, it's you look at the bilateral military agreements, some of the other things that are going on that are being pissed away just because of small, minute things that could be easily rectified.
The agreement where Japan was going to pass Aegis ship information to Korea that missiles were being fired at South Korea, and they would rather not know that. Then that's like a deal.
My favorite, just last week with the joint military operations near Busan, they wouldn't allow the Japanese frigate to dock in Busan because of all this.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous that yes, we're going to have a joint military operation, but you can't dock your ship in our port.
Yeah. I went to Busan. I was shocked at how many people spoke Japanese. There was no reason to speak Korean. Everyone spoke Japanese in Busan. I was fine. I got along.
Japanese and Russian are the two big languages down there.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. We must get you on again. So much more stuff I want to talk with you about as well, and it's been great having you on.
So everyone, if you don't know, this is Qiranger, Qiranger. Check out his channel. He does a lot of different shows, a lot of food too. You do a lot of food.
Yeah, eating a lot. Got to feed the body.
And a lot of
Korean
athletic
food is
stuff.
great. Yeah.
A lot of biking videos too, right? A lot of athletic stuff. Traveling around, so you'll like them. Check them out. Thanks everyone for coming. Next week we do. Well, actually, we're not sure if it's going to be this week or next week, but we're in talks right now.
Propaganda Buster.
With Propaganda Buster. What's his nickname? Texas Daddy? Texas Papa?
Texas Oyaji, Texas Papa, or something like that.
Texas Papa?
He's a character. He's kind of been especially following on from this. He's the darling of he's the most popular Texan with the Japanese far right. He makes internet videos.
They love him. The Japanese. There's a certain group of Japanese that love this guy. And if you haven't checked out his videos, they're quite entertaining, even if you don't agree with everything he says.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, he's coming up maybe next week or maybe the week after that. But hopefully we'll get him on soon. We're in talks right now. Anyone else on the chopping block?
Busan Kevin. We are going to get him on. He has just been in touch with him tonight, but we've got to get him on. He's long overdue.
Right.
Sorry, but we haven't actually planned that yet. But I'm in talks.
All right, great.
But the other thing, November 3, the Japan gathering.
Yes. November 3. Shibuya.
Be in Tokyo. Be there. Be square.
There is a Facebook link that I will, after this video goes live, I will link it in the description. Come back and I'll put up another video announcing who's playing. A lot of people are going to be performing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you have any chance of getting to Tokyo on November 3, we're going to make a night of it. Come join us.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you pick any time to come to Japan ever, come to Tokyo on November 3. It'd be great to have you there. Great having you on, and see you again next week.
Thanks, Qiranger. Good night, everybody.
Good night.